McDavid. Moves in, McDavid goes upstairs! What a goal!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 45 of this NHL 21 Edmonton Oilers Franchise Mode here in Oil Country. If you guys have missed any episodes up to this point, make sure you go up into the top corner. Also, feel free to drop a like on the video if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and don't forget to turn on notifications if you do. So guys, we are essentially in the final stretch of this series here, 45 episodes in, and really we are just at the point where we're waiting for Connor McDavid to call it quits. He is kind of the main focus of this series still, and at 93 overall, you know, he is a great player, but man, he is dropping off now. He has lost that exact elite potential. He is now an exact top six forward. Obviously, he is still our best center and, well, tied for our best forward, but I would say William Eaves is better at this point just because he's quite a bit younger. Don't get me wrong, McDavid's obviously had the better career, but Eaves is on pace for a pretty darn solid career himself too. So, today we're going to get into the 2033/34 simulation. I expect McDavid to retire after this year, but who knows? And yeah, the team is looking quite good at this point, but the Oilers are also starting to get their eye on a new potential franchise centerpiece here. A guy here by the name of Duke Bickell, you know, could be the player that we possibly try to go out and get for the remainder of this franchise mode to, you know, run him through, be the like driving force of the Oilers for the rest of the sim. That might be an option, and we have the assets to do so as well, especially when you consider players such as Alex Mara and Vitaly Bure don't fit the system we're playing, whereas a guy like Duke Bickell, looking like he could be an awesome fit for this team, as long as we get the right players around him. Again, balance, shoot, balance, and behind the net. You look at how the team is set up. Even if we don't go with Abel Rhodes as our main guy, I mean, Abel Rhodes has been freaking fantastic throughout this franchise mode, but look at it, balance, shoot, balance, and behind the net. Like, that is like exactly what we would need for the first line, pretty much. He'd be a great fit there, so yeah, Duke Bickell could be an option there. So yeah, anyways, that is possibly the plan for the end of this episode, maybe next episode if McDavid does call it quits. But we're going to get through the sim. I'm just going to do a full season sim. Be back with you guys when we are done that, and we'll see how the Oilers do in this upcoming year for 2033/34. Alright guys, so one of the rarest occurrences I have ever seen in franchise mode has happened here, which is a team breaking their own record after they blew another team record out of the water. New Jersey put up a 112-point season, but the Oilers put up 139. Oh my dear goodness, guys, I want to show you something, okay? I started counting back here, okay? So the last time the Oilers lost a game was before the trade deadline, February 8th, okay? They went from February 10th, or they didn't lose a game since February 8th. The next one they lost was March 30th. They went almost 2 months straight without losing a game. That total turned into 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 games straight they won to break their own record. The Oilers put up a 68-11. Oh my Jesus, Connor McJesus. Almost 150, guys. At 36 years old. Connor McGoated. And he's only 91 overall now. And then there was Evan Bouchard. Holy. I don't even have words. Seven guys over a point per game. 6 guys over 100 points on the year. Evan Bouchard, 101 assists and 116 points as a defenseman. Oh my gosh, Ribeiro and Vigneault had 119 each, and McDavid still led that line in scoring by a mile. Austin Matthews with 113, probably one of his best seasons in a while too. Yup, one of his best ever, and that was his second best season ever as an NHL player at 36 years old. I mean, never mind that he was playing in between Eves and Yamamoto, but still, dear goodness gracious me. And then rookie skaters, Vignetti 43, not bad. Bure, only 24 points. Zubov 18, not bad. And Carcillo, yeah, okay, so slightly too high expectations maybe, but 51 wins for Parbacker. At 30 years old, this guy is just a monster. All right, so let's see where that 142-point season puts Connor McDavid. I swear, if he did not win the scoring title, man. Okay, thank God, but Liney scores 76 goals, my goodness. To be fair, though, we have, 4 out of the top 5 scorers in the league are all Edmonton Oilers players, and again, one of them is a defenseman in Evan Bouchard. My God, this team can just score. That is the only way to put it. They can just score. Lamoureux. Oh, that's Vincent Lamoureux. Oh, that isn't even the actual Lamoureux I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm thinking of Mark Lamoureux. Wait, Mark's 29. Is Vincent like his younger brother or something then? 22, maybe. 7-year difference, but still. That's possible. And then, okay, so McDavid was ahead by a mile. No question there. Laine barely won that. I mean, not barely. I mean, he did barely win that scoring race, only by 7 goals. Wyman. Oh my gosh, Roberto Wyman went off. Good for him, man. 95 points put up in Philadelphia. You'll love to see that from ex-players of yours. Mario Vigneault had 50 as well. Assists, not even close. Literally not even close. Evan Bouchard just went off again. McDavid had 80 still. Again, not even close. Evan Bouchard is going to win the Norris by a mile at 33 and 34 years old now. For goalies, sorry. Parbacker just wins that one over Abraham Walker, who had a crazy good... Was that his rookie season? Okay, I was like, man, if that's his rookie year, my goodness. Carter Hart, 563. Please keep playing, my guy. Please keep playing. You might get to Broder's record eventually. I mean, it's 691, but still, that's insane. Parbacker's also got to be getting up there now too for goalie wins. Okay, never mind. Only 369. He's got a long way to go still if he's gonna break anything. But yeah, wow. Okay, that was just an insane year. Rookie skaters sees Sophias, I believe is how you'd say it. Mark Sophias in Buffalo, looking like the best player. But, pretty good season from Aiden Vignetti. He didn't have a bad year. And Ola Arvidsson, I thought that was our Arvidsson for a second. But yeah, what a year it was. Let's just go take a quick look at the Oilers' numbers. So, Edmonton Oilers only lose 14 games the whole year. Get 84.8% of the points, best ever in NHL history. All right, so besides point percentage, goals for per game, I'm assuming was the highest. Yeah, by almost a goal per game to Tampa, which is crazy. Goals against average was the lowest in the league, so we were the best defensive team. Our power play percentage was tied for first in the league with Philadelphia. Okay. Not exactly the team I expected, but dang, okay. Roberto Wyman put up 95 points playing left wing second line? Seriously? Jeez, okay. That was really good. Our PK percentage was low. Yikes, okay. Yeah, we were bottom half again, that's okay, not great. Obviously, our home and away records are going to be 1-1 because... Oh, actually, last 10 we were second at Calgary. Interesting. Sorry, home, yeah, we were first. Away, we were first. Yeah. Makes sense. All right. So, yeah, the Oilers just, again, record-breaking year. Goals for, 444 goals against was the highest in the league, and then 229 was the lowest in the league. So, yeah, this Oilers team was just sheer dominance. There was quite literally no other way to put it. And my goodness, guys, I think Connor McDavid's got to be at 2,000 points by now. That's just... Yep, 2,014 points for Connor McDavid. Oh my goodness. And he's in the... he's got to be in the 50-goal club now, too, because he's had like 6 seasons of 50-plus goals. So, yeah, wow, okay. All right, I'm kind of just going to go through the... I'm not even going to show a whole bunch of this in the recording. I'm just going to go back once everything's kind of wrapped up here. And just show you what happens with the Oilers. So, all right, guys, so this is what has happened here. The Edmonton Oilers have won the Stanley Cup in a 4-game sweep and revenge series against the Detroit Red Wings. Austin Matthews has led the team, and I would be quite surprised if he has not won the Conn Smythe. But here's what your awards look like. So Oilers win the Cup and President's Trophy and Campbell, and then obviously Red Wings out of the East. McDavid wins another Art Ross and Hart. Bouchard wins his back-to-back Norris. McDavid wins the Lady Byng. Vignetti wins the Calder. Interesting. Okay, Pedro Chipchura won it the year before, too. So Aiden Vignetti, really. Austin Matthews for the Oilers wins the Conn Smythe. Parbacker wins the Vezina and the Jennings. And then Masterton goes to Nielsen. Nashville's coach gets the Adams. He got him to the conference finals, so I don't doubt that for a second. Selke goes to Reitz on the Coyotes. McDavid wins the Lindsay, and Laine wins the Rockets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 13 go to Oilers players yet again this year. The thing that really stung, though, guys, was that the Bakersfield Condors were literally so close. They were so close, man. It stung. They were the best out of the Western Conference there. So here's the playoff brackets for you guys. As you can see, the Condors just come up short. Literally lose the last 2 games in a row to Hershey. Could have had an Edmonton and Bakersfield finals there, or winners, I guess, for the Calder and Stanley Cup. But Edmonton wins their 6th Stanley Cup in this franchise mode and 11th in franchise history. As you can see, they go 4-2 versus the Pylons, 4-1 versus the Ducks, 4-1 versus the Predators, and then sweep the Detroit Red Wings in the Stanley Cup finals. So, guys, we are really down to the point where it's like, is McDavid done? Or what's going to happen here? Because he has regressed about 4 more ratings, and as many awards as he has won, it is just crazy to even think about that he might call it here. But as you can see, McDavid's number 4 on most goals now. Kucherov surpassed Ovechkin by 1 single goal, and I'm not going to be surprised if he calls it quits this season. Laine is up there too, and Patrick Laine might become one of the best goal scorers of all time as well. McDavid now solely in second place of most points, but man, Kucherov is just behind him there too, which is scary to think about. McDavid 4th in most assists there. I don't think anybody's ever catching Gretzky, but McDavid could catch Francis if he played another season probably. And then is McDavid anywhere else in there? Yep, 7 50-goal seasons now. Georges Audet as well is in there. But McDavid ties Gretzky for most 100-point seasons ever. He could break that if he plays another year. Austin Matthews as well with 8 now, tying Marcel Dion, and he could make it to with this Oilers team still. So that's just insane. All right, so the lottery sees Washington move up from pick 8 to pick 1. Chicago moves from 5 to 2. Rangers move from 11 to 3. Carolina gets screwed as the worst team, and Toronto moves from 2 to 5 as well. Lots of teams move down. That's brutal to see, but it happens. So we might be making a deal with Washington here. Honestly, I'm interested in Duke Bickle. We haven't had a franchise player since, McDavid's been here, obviously, but here it is, guys. He calls it. Connor McDavid calls it a career at 2,014 points in just 1,469 games played, 834 goals, 1,180 assists, and also Kucherov, my goodness, man, 900 goals and 970 assists. Kucherov is an all-time great as well. McDavid. He needed 66 goals to tie Kucherov, and he played so many less games too. I'll probably put a little graphic on the screen. I'll go back and just highlight Connor McDavid's career here. He easily could have played another season, which is just scary to even think about. But yes, he 100% could have at 88 overall. Man, he literally put up his best season ever at 142 points at 37 years old, and then just quits. Retires. That's just, it's so sad. It's heartbreaking because I know he could have surpassed more guys on the goal list. He could have become the 100-point king of the NHL if he'd played one more season. He was still 6 points short on that season. 3 points short on that season. 10 on that one. He could have had 18, if not 20 100-point seasons if he had just been a little bit luckier at certain times. But, yeah, wow. What a career for Connor McDavid. As far as the defense goes in here, Werenski almost had a 1,000-point career as a defenseman. Ekblad with 866. Sergachev with 670 or 657. Lots of great defensemen in here. Jacob Chychrun calls it quits. Ex-Oiler at this point in this franchise mode. Wow, he literally only played 3 seasons. Or it's only been 3 seasons since he left, but he was a great Edmonton Oiler. Put up tons of games for us and quite a decent amount of points too. Goaltenders, not much besides Stuart Skinner at 35 years old there. 144 wins. Not terrible, man. And yeah, that is it for retirees. So McDavid becomes a coach. And so does Barzal. We can get Connor McDavid as a coach for the remainder of this franchise mode. No way. That is actually so awesome. We don't see any Bakersfield scouts go, and no Bakersfield or Edmonton coaches retire, so that's good. And we have, wait, is he a scout now? Is that what I'm seeing? No, he's a coach. He's an NHL assistant coach. Obviously coaches the forwards. I'm going to fire this guy here just to get McDavid in. No way. No way we're going to have Connor McDavid coaching this team. I might literally just build a team around. No. I'm going to do this. I don't know what's going on, why I can't offer him more. He literally wants no money to be the head coach. So we're going to go like this. We're going to move him, make him that, go interim. And then McDavid is going to accept this. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. I've literally never had like a top-end player do this before. This is awesome. He's not entirely thrilled with the role we have offered, but he accepts. Oh my goodness, man. Par backer, could be a trade piece, but has literally no value. We need to see what system Connor McDavid is playing with this team too, moving forward, because I really would like to see that. Matthews is still highly valued. Korolyuk is shot up. Oh man, this team is going to be so good still for so long. It's just weird not seeing Connor McDavid in here anymore. Just does not look right, but that is what we are dealing with now. This is a post-Connor era where he is literally just the coach. That never happened. Like, this is so odd. Oh my goodness. Let's go look at our coaching staff now. Connor McDavid. Oh. If we make him the head coach, how does his system look? Yeah, it's not a great system, not gonna lie. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do is we're going to leave McDavid as the NHL. He's gonna be the NHL associate coach. He's gonna be like our number 2 man, but I just can't, it's hard to build a system around the type of system he plays. So that's interesting that Connor McDavid will stay with the Oilers to coach. That literally never happens, and I'm actually so genuinely excited about that. I did not do a great job scouting this year either, guys, because I kind of just wanted to get through this, but we might pick up some players in here. There's still some pretty decent looking guys throughout here, and yeah, Gostad especially. Yep. Alrighty, guys, so this is where we are going to essentially wrap it up as a series too. The only episode I will release after this will be episode number 46. It will be the entire series wrap-up where we go through, get all the rest of these seasons that need to be simulated done in the span of probably about a 40-minute video or so. That is a total of 11 seasons remaining. Okay, 11 more seasons. We'll see how many more cups the Oilers can win. They can become the all-time franchise. I mean, I don't think they literally can. Like, the Montreal Canadiens just have more cups. That's just simply how it works. But you never know. You got McDavid as a coach. We might be pulling a franchise player out of the draft here this year to play alongside Austin Matthews. There's a whole bunch of storylines that could go down here that could be really interesting. I'm going to do it in more of a screenshotted format of the video. And, just to make sure that, you know, I'm not going to get through 11 seasons in one sitting. There's no chance of that, but I will compile it, and that is pretty much going to be it for me for this series for live videos. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you go down below, smash the like button. It really helps out the channel. It only takes a second, especially if you did actually make it through the whole playlist, made it to, you know, this video, this point in the video, and, you know, drop a comment if you did too, said I made it to the end, like series completed, something along those lines. And anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me. This is Etanyos signing out for one last time from Oil Country. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.